Hi, so we're back with another reading. Today we're going to find out what people love about you. I did a similar reading like this before, but I wanted to do an updated one just to boost everybody's self-esteem. I know spring is here, so I just felt like doing an updated one. I am offering personal readings now. These readings are a lot more detailed than my general readings. Right now I'm pricing them at $28 per session. So you can ask up to 3 questions. Again, these readings go into depth. They are much more detailed. My general readings, I try to be detailed, but my private readings, I do really go into depth. So I'll have links down below if you do want a personal reading. These usually last around 30 minutes. So if you are interested, all my information is down below in the description. So we're going to get started. I'm only going to do 2 piles today, so it's going to be pile 1. It's going to be pile 2. Take a minute, decide which one you want, and we'll get started. So pile 1, the pink clip. We're going to find out what people love about you. Let me shuffle. I like to shuffle really good. I just like to shuffle really good because I want to get the clearest messages. I want to ask Spirit the clearest messages. I want things to be as detailed as possible because I know when you're giving a reading, people really like that. I really like that when I'm getting a reading, so that's why I shuffle pretty heavily. Spirit, what do people love about my pile 1, the pink clip? What do people love about my pile 1? That's too many cards. These cards are really boxy. I only do 1 card at a time, so if it looks like I'm putting them back, I am putting them back because I only like to do 1 card at a time. Ace of Wands. You guys are go-getters. When I was shuffling, I was really picking up a lot of energy about fire. You might have strong Aries in your chart. I know this pink clip is really close to red. Pink is close in color to red, so I was really getting that like passion, fiery, go-getter. You might have a lot of sex appeal because Ace of Wands usually points to that. So what else? Two of Swords. I'm going to pull all the cards and then I'm going to talk. Because I want to get the full picture. King of Swords. Before that, we got the Hermit, 10 of Cups. Nine of Wands, yeah, this all makes sense. Six of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Okay, let's see what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing right here very clearly, you guys are independent people. A lot of people, they get their strength from being from others. You get your strength from being from yourself. Like you rely on yourself, you fight your own battles, you go after things yourself. But again, like you're not an asshole to other people. I'm seeing 10 of Cups here. So you are a sweet person. You do understand the deeper side of life. You are very intelligent. You know how to carry your own in a conversation. When somebody talks to you, that's what I'm picking up. Like, you may be young, but you're a lot smarter than what people may initially think for someone your age. Like, the intelligence level of someone your age is, they just wouldn't assume that you would be that smart or you would know that much about different topics. So again, when I first started, I said, like, you guys are fighters, you guys are really fiery. You have a balance between being sweet and being fiery and being intelligent. Like, you're not just all like in, like, you want to fight everyone. Like, it's not like that. You have a balance to your personality. You're like a mix of everything. But again, like, there's a very strong emphasis on being independent, being a fighter. You have a lot of perseverance. And a lot of people really respect that about you. You may have gone through a lot in your life. You might have like physical injuries. I'm seeing here like you, like it's, I'm at a loss for words sometimes. This is something I struggle with. You always know how to come back. You always know how to bounce back. And not everyone has that quality. So people love that about you. Yeah, so strong perseverance, strong independent spirit, strong fighter mentality, very strong mentally, very strong minded. Six of Pentacles, like I said before with the 10 of Cups, I feel like you give things to others, like you share with others what you know. Like they might come to you seeking advice for things that they know you've been through. Like I'm getting here like you've had many battles in life. So because you've had many battles in life, people go to you seeking advice, seeking clarity, seeking probably emotional support, and you give it to them. Like you're not an immature person. I do see though sometimes you people like this about you. Like you probably don't rush into making a decision. You probably contemplate things for a while. That's what I'm getting here. Perseverance, endurance. People love that about you, and they love that you share your insights and you have this like spiritual understanding about life. And you're not afraid to go your own way. People, like I'm getting two of Wands here. Two of Wands as the ending card means you're not afraid to go your own way. You're not afraid to venture out on things that other people would be too scared to. Like, you have a lot of bravery. You're really brave. Like I said before, strong-minded. I'm just getting like a fighter here. I'm really getting a fighter, but someone who understands the deeper side of life as well. You know that you need to be balanced as a person. That's why you bounce back from things, because a lot of people don't reflect back on what was going on. You reflect back and you keep going to the next new thing. And you're not afraid to try the next new thing. And a lot of people are terrified of trying the next new thing, but people admire this about you. They really love this about you, that you keep going and you're not afraid. You're not afraid. You're an independent person. That's what I'm getting here. People really love all those qualities about you. You have value, and that's why you have value within yourself, not in like a group situation or something. Like I said, you do know how to work with people, but you inherently, like, you recharge yourself. You know how to rebalance yourself. And people really value that because you have value. So by having that quality, a lot of people, I'm getting that people, you might be like a leader of sorts, or you might be part of an organization or like within your workplace or school atmosphere where you could be in high school, you could be in college, doesn't matter, where you're probably someone on a committee, or you're a leader of sorts. You're who people go to when they need advice, or you're respected. That's what I'm getting. You're really respected. All of these things are, again, the qualities that people love about you. And that's all I'm getting for pile one. I hope this was helpful. I hope this resonated. I hope this made you feel good about yourself, but also, most importantly, I hope you found this to be traits that are in your personality. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to pile two. If you like this video, please click the like button, subscribe if you want to see more. I love to see comments, so I don't get a lot of comments, so if you want a personal reading, again, it's down in the description. Until next time, thank you so much for watching pile one. So now we're going to go to pile two. If you chose the yellow clip, we're going to find out what the hell people love about you. What makes you so special? I'm going to give this a really good shuffle. Like I told pile one, I really like to get a good shuffle when I'm doing my readings because I want the most accurate messages from Spirit. I want to extract the truth. What do people love about my pile two? What do people love about pile two, Spirit? I only need one card. I don't like when 3 cards come out, so that's how I like to do my readings. I do put them back if 3 or 4 cards come out, or even 2 cards. I only want 1 card. Here we go. Emperor, wow. I only need 1 card. I only need 1 card. I'll keep getting triples and doubles. There it is, 9 of Swords. Ten of Swords. Wow. Wow. Two of Wands. This came out in the first reading. Judgment. Ace of Swords. Ace of Cups. I didn't like the way that came out. Too many. Too many. The Lovers. I'm going to clarify these two cards, the Swords. Too many. No, this, when it comes to clarifiers, I usually like to stick to 2 or 3, so this is fine. This came out 4 of Swords, 8 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. So, I'm getting very clearly you guys have a lot of power. You might be in a position of authority. I feel like you have been through the ringer mentally. You might have been diagnosed with anxiety or depression. I'm not a doctor, but I am seeing that here. I feel like mentally, like you guys, people know you've been through a lot, and they really admire that about you, that you're able to come out on top. I'm getting a very strong energy of you know how to really be on top, not just be like number 5 or number 4 on top, or number 3 or second place. I mean, go from like the bottom where you're struggling so much to being out on top, like number 1, like the leader. They really like that aspect about you, that you have been through depression, you've had your back stabbed, you've been stabbed in the back, you've been through serious stuff mentally, emotionally, mentally, and you've used that knowledge and what you've learned from that, and you've like repowered yourself. Like, you've had periods in your life where you've been very stuck. You could have been a homeless person or someone who went to prison. That's what I'm getting. And you came out on top. You weren't what other people expected you to be, or you exceeded expectations like tenfold, like 20-fold, 100-fold. Like, you really exceeded expectations to a very large degree. And you chose to go in a different direction. People love this about you, that you repowered yourself. Like, you always had the strength to keep going despite like everything going on up here. Like, you always had the strength to keep going. I feel like you have Judgment. I feel like you have these moments in your life where you have these moments of clarity, or periods of clarity, where you know how to go from like a bad situation to flipping it around and learning from that situation and very clearly seeing what was wrong, what was right, and changing the story, learning from your mistakes. People love that about you. They love that you're able to, like, transformation. You're able to flip the script. They love that you are really clear, like clear communicator, really clear. You have love to offer to the world. You're not someone who, I feel like with you, a lot of people may be very intimidated by you who don't know your story, but you, let's say you do an interview or something, or people at your job find out who you are, your background. They realize like you're a softer person than what you came off as. So you have things to offer people, the lovers. Yeah, so there's a part of you that's always, when other people meet you, they always, like, it completes them, if that makes sense. Like, when other people see you, they see themselves because they see your struggles and they see how you've overcome them, and they see that you still have more to offer the world. You always keep the ball rolling, you always keep the cycle going, you always keep going. You're a very strong person. But like I said, you know how to flip the script. I'm going to pull a few more cards because I want to get more details. What do people love about pile 2? Yeah, Ace of Wands. You guys always know how to keep going. This is similar to pile 1, but not exactly. You always know how to keep going. You know how to persevere. You know how to bring that fire and that passion to what you're working on. But you went through a lot of struggles. Maybe you came from an unsupportive family background. Maybe you were broke, like I said. Maybe you were homeless at one point in your life, but you've overcome that. What do people love about pile 2? Yeah, exactly what I said, 9 of Wands. Survivor. You're a survivor and people love that. They go to you, like I said, the lovers. They go to you to repower themselves, to recharge themselves. They seek your advice. They seek you out. Just by looking at you, and they know your story, it's like rags to riches. Even if you're not filthy rich, like, it's like being like a servant to being a queen, being like a slave to being like a king. Like, I don't know, like it's that type of, because I'm thinking back to that movie, Coming to America, and like people who live in those kingdoms. That's how I got the peasants and the servants and stuff. So it's nothing more than that. What do people love about pile 2? You could be a man watching this. I'm getting like strong masculine. Knight of Wands. Like, you're always gonna go after the next greatest thing. You keep pushing to the next adventure, the next scary thing, the next thing to put yourself through, to put your organization through, to put others through. You keep going, you keep going, you keep going. Yeah, I'm going to take these two. 5 of Cups in reverse and 6 of Swords. So yeah, you probably overcome, I'm really getting here, you've overcome either you're heartbroken, extreme depression and anxiety, or just general extreme hardships in life, like intense hardships in life emotionally that affected you internally. And you just keep going. You're just off to the next thing, the next adventure, the next thing you can start or be a part of, the next project. People admire that you, I'm hearing self made. So, self made, like, you made yourself, like your struggles, everything you made yourself, and you came out a better person, a more like person that other people really look up to and admire. I really feel like this for you could be a leader, or like similar to Pile 2, like a president of an organization. You're someone at the top, but you've been through a lot of struggles in your life. So, and people see that and they recognize that and they really like that about you. That you know how to flip the script, change things. Um, you don't settle for the cards you're dealt, is what I'm saying. You know how to make your own life. You know how to make your own destiny. You're in charge of your own destiny. You don't just let, you don't, you're not weak willed. You don't just succumb to depression or, um, that sounds bad. I don't like how I just said that, but you don't succumb to what the cards you were dealt early on in life. You overcame things, you overcame extreme hardship and struggles, and that's what people really admire about you. Um, really great pile. This, I really respect people like this. So if you're in pile 2, even if you're in pile 1, like, and you came over to pile 2, you should be proud of yourself, because that was really inspiring. People see you as inspirational, pile 2. So that's all I have for you. Like this video if you did. Comment down below. I really love to hear people's comments. Or please subscribe. Not or, and. Please subscribe. If you want a personal reading, all my information is down below. I really recommend getting a personal reading if you did like these readings. They're reasonably priced, so I don't make them too expensive. I hope this was really helpful to you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!